What's up, Everyday Blades? How's everybody doing today, man? Knocking out some knife reviews in the knife room today. This is a new brand to me. I think they're fairly new, period. I seen them. I found this on Amazon. I was kind of searching through for some unique knives that are lower cost to review, and I ran across this one. Then I looked it up, and of course, several other reviewers had beat me to it and had nothing but great things to say about it, which was even better for me. I know I'm not buying a crappy knife because, like I always say, I don't do bad reviews. If I get a crap knife, I send it back to the manufacturer with a review for them. I don't find no interest in it doing negative reviews. If you don't see me review it, it's either not a good knife or I just haven't gotten one yet. So those are the two things. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. This is the NOC Knives Tacray. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but it is what it is. But check out that fancy schmancy little pouch there. Velcro. Comes with a thank you from Taycray. And this is an Amazon exclusive product, I guess, because you can't find a company link to get in touch with them. Everything just says Amazon.com, so I guess that's the parent company, or they're affiliated with them solely, and they only sell through Amazon. But no worries, because this beautiful, great running, great functioning knife is only $89. It's a freaking home run for $89. Excuse me, allergies getting me today. $89 is killer. Not only does this knife look phenomenal, it's a good looking titanium frame lock. They didn't go crazy and get out of their league with M390 or S90V or stuff they probably don't have the ability to heat treat correctly. They did VG10, and I'm perfectly good with that with an $89 knife. Give me VG10 all day long. I'm more impressed with you heat treating it correctly, the steel, than I am picking a great steel and then doing a sloppy job on the heat treat. This one is sharp. I mean, she is sharp. Let's see. That's after using it for about a week. I mean, she is sharp. That was me. I mean, just goes. Pick up on my mess here now. I made a joke in my last video about that knife cutting me, but it was actually this knife that got me. This blade sticking up so high, I had it in my hand. I had just opened a box for some type of tool and had this in my hand, and I reached back behind my seat to chunk the box, and my finger barely touched that part of the blade right there, and it just ripped me open. So yeah, it's a little different than other knives. It's not very difficult to get up on that blade, so you just gotta pay attention. It's just a little bit different, but it's really nice when you're doing like countertop work, because that knife being raised right there makes it really easy for you to get full cuts. I'm just a fan. I like the knife. The pocket clip has good spring to it. Let me close this before I chop a finger off. Pocket clip has good spring to it. It's not too tough. It's a nice little milled pocket clip. It kind of surprises me that I can't find a company for this knife, because this is not some shoddy throw together knife company. These are folks that know what they're doing. The actions runs the information. The action's running on bearings. Centering is dead nuts. Let's see if I can get it straight for you. Maybe like this you can tell better. Centering is dead nuts. Flickability is off the chart. Gotta be careful closing that thing. I'm telling you. I'd actually like to... Let's see how sharp this thing is, because I think it's next level sharp. Let's get out old Bessie. See what Bessie thinks about it. Because, man, I just barely touched my finger up against it. I could not believe that it ripped me open like it did. I've rubbed my fingers up against sharp blade before, but never like that. I had a gusher going on. Well, get this. There we go. Get on in there. That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer about this thing is resetting this thing every time. Because you know you want to take 2 or 3 readings usually on each knife. And I have the disposable ones. They're a little bit easier, but it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. All right, we're at 0. Let's see where she's at. We'll test a couple of knives while we got this out, but 195. I mean, that's respectable, especially after using it all week. It's not brand new out of the box. I'm sure it was lower than that. I think that's down there in the razor blade category. Let's test it against one more. Let's test it against this new, this brand new. Well, this ain't brand new either. I've used this one a better part of 3 or 4 days now. The Max Ace Black Mirror 2. We'll test it too. Swing, showing. Yeah, 240. That one's been used quite a bit. But VG10's holding its own. I had both of these with me at the river this weekend working with them at the lake house, and I leaned on them. I mean, I cut a bunch of crap sacks and nothing crazy. I didn't whittle wood with them or nothing, but enough that it would do some damage to the edge a little bit, at least wear it down. So to get under a sub 200 reading, that's pretty good. All right, where are we at? Let's look at some comparisons. This is a good size knife. Definitely good for food prep. Let's see. Grip, Benchmade grip. And the Civivi aluminum. And since we got it out, we'll do the Black Mirror 2, Max Ace Black Mirror 2. So you can see that's a good size knife. $89 is a freaking steal for that knife. I'd buy that thing over again 4 times in a row. I'm telling you, it's just a great knife. Running on bearings. All T6 hardware. Looks like T8 for the pivot. That's probably the only thing I can find that I would change on it, but that don't bother me that bad. Hell, there's plenty of them. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not. It helps us out a ton. Doesn't cost you a thing. God bless you and your family. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.